Hi, let's take a look at the Cohorted Advent Calendar for this year. I bought the Cohorted Advent Calendar 2 years ago and it was lovely actually. It cost £48 and it contained a host of very good products, including a full-sized eyeshadow palette. The usual suspects were very few in number. There were just 12 products, but I felt that they were all, quite sort of solid and usable. And I received among them the Reduit Boost device, which I have been playing with for a while now. Basically, it looks like this, and it is supposed to help your skincare products penetrate deeper. My only gripe is that you need to work this, you need to use this with the app, the corresponding app, and I'm not very good at that. I don't like using apps much, for my, especially when doing my skincare. It's a sort of screen time free, mobile free time for me, and using a device with an app doesn't appeal to me. The Fourier Bear Mini is another one. You have to use that with the app, which is why I've kind of stopped using it. So that Cohorted Advent Calendar came in this packaging. Yeah, and it opened like that. Very pretty, I feel. I'm not sure you can see that properly. Nice wintry design there. While there were a few problems with international shipping, I think, the contents were actually quite good. So last year's Cohorted Advent Calendar was actually quite disappointing, so I did not buy it. Now this year's Advent Calendar looks like that. So very similar design and packaging there, as you can see, as the first one. You can get 20% off the cost of the Advent Calendar with the code ADVENT20. ADVENT20. 20 in digits, of course. Advent in letters. Anyway, the price is £62, people. It is no longer 48. So that is a £14 price increase, which I don't think is a small amount by any means. Now, the calendar is available for purchase, although dispatch will begin from the 15th of November. What does it contain? The first product, Reduit Boost device, retailing at £151. When I bought this Advent Calendar, it was retailing at 99 quid or 100 quid or so. Anyway, what is it? So this packaging, this is not the device. This is actually the case. This is the device. Yeah, you turn it on and you apply your skincare, and then you do that, and your skincare penetrates deep. And I am a sucker for all the fun skincare gadgets and gizmos. And this is rechargeable. This part of the case contains sorry, I forgot to pull that out. A charger in here and instructions. So it's quite handy for traveling and everything, and a nice compact packaging there. My only thing is I don't really know if the skincare penetrates deeper into my skin. And the other thing, as I told you, is that you have to work this device along with the Boost app. And that is not something that I'm very comfortable doing. More importantly, while registering your device, it takes you to a website where I receive half a dozen security warnings. So that's a bit scary as well. Anyway, I think it is quite disappointing that they've sent the exact same product, the same device, this year as well. So what if you already bought your Advent Calendar and have 2 years ago and have this device already? You don't want this Advent Calendar, do you? Who wants the same thing? I think they should have sent something else, maybe a Fourier Bear or something. I already have a Fourier Bear Mini. But some other device, it doesn't have to be the same thing over and over, year after year after year. While I appreciate that they are sending a fancy gadget for us to play with, while I appreciate the value of it, and while I appreciate that this is not something that you usually see in other beauty advent calendars, I think it's a crying shame that they repeated the exact same device year after year. Moving on, the next product is a Parks London Amber Mini Candle. And then you have the Bare Minerals Strength and Length Mascara Mini. You only get 4.5 mils. Full size is 8 mils. Then you get the Pestle and Mortex Foliate 6.8% Glycolic Acid Toner 200 mils. That is full sized, retailing at £25. The next product is the Omorovitsa Midnight Radiance Mask 15 mils. Full size is 50 mils. Next you have the This Works Stress Mood Manager Spray 35 mils, which is full size, retailing at £16. This is basically a spray containing lang lang, neroli, patchouli and so on. The next product is the Mario Badescu Vitamin C Cream, 28 mils, full size, retailing at £22.40. The next product is the Mario Badescu Pore Minimizer. You only get a very mingy 3 grams of product. Full size is 16 grams. The next product is the Dr. Organic Moroccan Argan Oil Night Cream, 50 mils indeed, full size, retailing at £11.99. Next you have, all the way from 2016, the Omorovica Queen of Hungary Mist. My very, those of you who've been here for the longest time, those of you who've been buying Advent calendars from the time they started, Beauty Advent calendars began, you know how frequently this one was being sent out. Yeah, you only get 30 mils here, full size is 100 mils. Next from Avant, you have the Vitamin C Hydrolock Night Reset Mask, 50 mils, which is full size, retailing at a whopping £77. You pay £62 for the Advent calendar, and this mask from Avant costs £77. Avant is done everywhere now. I dare say the products are absolutely brilliant and not at all private label, and have transformed your skin into the most flawless creation ever. But having discussed this at length with some of you, and having read enough or seen other discussions as well elsewhere, I feel that this brand is a bit dodgy. You don't know much about them or who the founders are and so on. And I also feel that they are highly overpriced. It's a vitamin C face mask from a brand that is not exactly, luxe. So why is it £77? Not at all happy with the inclusion of Avant here. The next product is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Loose Setting Powder, full size at 9 grams, retailing at £33. I'm happy to see more Bare Minerals, but I'm not happy to see Avant. So you have 6 full sizes out of 12 products in this Advent calendar. I'm not going to count the prices of that Redui device or the Avant, because standing by themselves, they cost across the cost of the Advent calendar. The device is £151, the calendar is 62 quid, and the Avant is £77. This is insane. I'm not going to count the cost of these two products. Let's do the price breakdown. So the This Works Mood Manager is 16 quid, and the Mario Badescu Cream is 22.40. You get 38.40. The Dr. Organic is 11.99. You get 50.39. Add to that the 33 quid from the Bare Mineral Setting Powder. You get £83.39. So the 4 full-size products that I have chosen to count do cross the cost of the Advent calendar at £83.39. If you want, you can add the cost of the Redui Boost device. This Advent calendar is strictly for those who want to try this device. Otherwise, walk away. Why? Because there's Avant, there's the Omorovica Queen of Hungary Mist, which is a really, really old product that is 3 mil pore minimizer, mingy, tiny little thing. Mini mascara, glycolic acid toner. Nothing very oomphy in here, I feel. The device is fun to play with. If you've been wanting to try the device, by all means, go for the Advent calendar. It's a great way of getting it at a very, very, very reasonable price. Otherwise, particularly if you order this Advent calendar before and have this device, avoid. You really don't want Avant in your life. I mean, at best, it is a private label dodgy brand. And at worst, it could be anything. There have been Reddit discussions. There have been discussions on other channels and blogs, and there have been discussions at length on posts here, and some of you have done a lot of research into this brand and have told me what you've found, and it's not good. These are brands that are made to hike up the prices of, hike up the value of beauty boxes or curations. And they're not exactly famous brands, the way Dr. Dennis Gross is, or the way Estee Lauder is, for instance, or Urban Decay, or Simple, or Garnier for that matter, moving on to coming to drugstore brands. It's not, famous. The whole purpose of Avant is to hike up the value of beauty boxes and curations. When I think about the Cohorted Advent calendar that I bought 2 years ago, full-sized palette and everything, it was so good. I don't understand why brands are, why companies are giving us poorer curations after, giving us something good. in a particular year. So if you are looking for an advent calendar at the last moment, which doesn't cost a bomb and contains a device that you have been waiting to use, this isn't bad. Otherwise, it's very uninspired with a massive repeat and has Avant and the Queen of Hungary mist from long ago and a 3 ml tiny mingy sample and some rather uninspiring skincare. Anyway, very quickly, those are my thoughts on the Cohorted Advent Calendar for 2024. What do you think of it? I think this would be the last Advent Calendar price breakdown video from me this year, but I will have other videos coming, so stay tuned for all of that. Especially that the rankings video and one on all the problematic Advent calendars and shipping problems that you've faced this year. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell, and I'll speak to you soon.